Now into week 3, if I flash back to February the 1st when you first get that call, what advice would you go back and give yourself now? Is there anything you do differently?
That's been asked 100 times. First of all, I think to answer that, people need to understand. I have a team of investigators and a forensic team that process crime scenes all the time, have done so for decades. They have solved hundreds, if not thousands, of cases. And so to sit back and judge them or question them, that's just crazy.
It's a lot of it.
They're my experts. I have to rely on them. I'll put their solvency rate against anybody in the nation in terms of those difficult crimes, homicides, robberies, rapes. They do a tremendous job. I have a great team that does good work. So I've heard all the pundits out there about, we closed the crime scene too early, this, that, and the other. They have no clue. Where did they make that statement from? I have a team that goes there. They spent 20 some hours there. They came out of there. They immediately contact the FBI. That was another story. The sheriff is blocking the FBI. Where that stuff comes from, I have no idea. We have worked with the FBI at their office for decades. They have worked here for decades. We've always gotten along with the FBI. When decisions are made about an investigation like this, and we're partners with it's not just the FBI, my Pima Regional Critical Incident Team, which includes every agency in this valley. That wasn't the sheriff put that together. That was 11 law enforcement leaders in this county, along with the sheriff, deciding that we need to be transparent when we handle such things as officer-involved shootings,
all this,
major investigations. And so we rely on each other and we partner. Staffing is a big issue. Every agency is short-staffed. So we double up and help each other. Right now, 400 officers out in this community working this very case. From the federal government to the state government to all our valley agents.
I don't mean to cut you off here. I am on a time crunch, so I want to get some in here. One of the other rumors that's been going wild, and at least one report of it is this has become a burglary gone wrong investigation. I know you have not mentioned that. You haven't talked about forced entry here. Do you have a theory on how this perp got in the house? Did Nancy open the door for a man in a mask with a gun?
First of all, the sheriff's theories don't really matter. It's those who are investigating this case, their theories, their thoughts, and they share that and work that together as a team. And all of those possibilities are something we all look at and consider. But it'd be very irresponsible of me to give out certain key pieces of this case so that the public can know.
You know, the thing that has been put out to the public, I know the FBI and you both released those images from the doorbell camera. Have all the images that you have been released, or are there more that?
Oh my goodness, no, because we have so many images from Ring cameras and videos, traffic videos, intersection videos. You can't. But anything that we look at and say, this is critical, this can help us. See, that's where the public really can help us. We don't need all the pundits. We need you to tell us something you might have seen, heard, or know that can help us find Nancy. That's the focus, not the politics, not the wild guesses. We just need to know I firmly believe someone out there knows something. Someone out there saw something, heard something. We need that person to call us.
Has there been any evidence so far that Nancy is still alive, or is it just hope of investigators and the family?
There's been no evidence that she's not.
Yeah.
And it is hope, but sometimes that's all you have, and you have to go with that. And it's not just the family, it's not just my investigators, it's me. We have to have some hope.
You know, you cleared the family yesterday publicly. I think that may have happened earlier in the investigation. Are you able to, the people we saw detained last week in Rio Rico Tuesday and then on Friday, have either or both of those incidents, have those folks been cleared yet?
Well, I think in my mind, we've cleared them to a point where we feel like, okay, we've talked with them. We've done some checking on what they were reporting as maybe an alibi or whatever. We validated some information. There's still some evidence that we need to process because we did do search warrants at those homes. But yes, if detectives weren't satisfied, they wouldn't have been released.
You know, some people, again, the pundits have been critical of those searches coming up with what they're saying empty, right? And I know that these are not searches that happen willy-nilly. There's reasons that these searches happen. It's not just a snap of a finger.
Down the hall from here is our command post with detectives, FBI, our county attorney's office. The FBI has the same thing, detectives over there from my agency and FBI agents and the U.S. attorneys. And so every time we come into something where it's questionable about the law, hey, searching someone's home is a really big issue to law enforcement. Not because you can gain evidence, but because you could be violating someone's right. Your home is your sanctity. So we look at that breach and take it very serious. So much so that we do check with county attorneys and different prosecutors, U.S. attorneys, and we review it with a judge. And based on all of that, we make a decision whether or not we have enough for a search warrant. If the judge approves, we go. Those are court orders.
And get more information like that and the judge approves, we should expect to see more of those?
Absolutely. These leads, for example, those days, right now, detectives are getting information, various leads, 30,000 leads, 40,000 leads, whatever the number is. They're out there paired up and going and chasing down leads. It could be a lead to Walmart. It could be a lead to a gun shop. It could be a lead on anything, DNA, whatever. They chase it down. Once they get to a point where they go, okay, wait a minute, this is really turning into something, maybe develop a person of interest, then they come back in and we do some more backup and backgrounds, and then that unfolds. So to get to a point where you had a search warrant served on 2 occasions, that could happen again today. It could happen tomorrow. It may not happen for another week or 2. It just depends on the lead. We chase leads. That's what investigations are about.
Is there any update today on where things stand with the DNA found in that glove? And I know the FBI talked about getting into CODIS.
We got the DNA back, and my understanding is this morning it was submitted for CODIS. I've not heard anything further.
Yeah. And I know the talk was working with Walmart and maybe some gun shops as well. Has anything come from that yet?
They're just asking. Yeah. They're taking around, somebody said, oh, they've got 40 pictures. No, what they've done is just like everybody. The Ring camera video, they'll go to a gun shop and say, does this guy look familiar?
Why choose to do these interviews individually with media outlets rather than another press conference like you did early in the...
So if you go back to the first press conference, okay, one, that was a little chaotic for everybody. It was mainly because we had gotten, I think it was Sunday night, Monday morning, we completed our investigation at the scene, and so Monday morning they came in and briefed me. The scene investigators came and briefed me. So I knew that I was getting a lot of calls from the media. And the way we deal here with local media is quite simple. They have full access to the sheriff. That's the transparency of this agency and the sheriff. I will never tell the media no comment. And they come to me, and so I felt like we've always had a great relationship. So we opened the door because now national media is calling, just like this. Hour after hour after hour, though, they kept piling in. We went from, I don't know, media outlets here locally and around the state, maybe we get 10, 20 of them out, to over 400. I quickly realized this ain't gonna work. Every hour on the hour having it. So we decided, let's do a press conference. But that press conference was done with no information really for us to give out, because we had processed the scene, we had submitted our evidence, and now we're waiting for the labs. Hundreds of questions about the scene, about this, that, and the other, and I just wasn't prepared to give that up. I wanted to hear from my investigators more. We scheduled a press conference for 2 days later. That happened. They got all their questions. We gave them the timelines that we knew. We gave them what we knew, and we told them moving forward, there would be no more press conferences just to have press conferences. It doesn't make sense. We have work to do. Now, things unfolded this last week where people were, the rumors just, you can be campaigning against the sheriff all you want. Good for you, okay? I've been through 2 or 3 elections already. I'm still here. This isn't about that. But when you try to drive a wedge between 2 agencies, the FBI and the Sheriff's Department, that I'm going to step in and stop. Our relationship has been a great relationship, will always be a great relationship. Do you know why? Because it's vital to this agency. It's vital to the FBI that we work together. But you know what it's more vital to? It's more vital to this community that we work together, and we do so. And so when I saw those comments that came out of nowhere, that's when I said, Friday, I want to have as many of the bigger agents and bigger news media in here to clear that up.
How frustrating has it been to see some of that misinformation out there? And I know, it prompted you to clear the family. We don't see that a lot in these investigations during it.
Yeah.
But gotcha.
Okay. So, look, in politics, you always have that, right? The ugliness comes out, and it's a shame. But when we talk about victims being re-victimized, what is really the purpose of cops? To protect those who have been victimized, to be their voice. I have been a cop for 50 years. I'm not a good politician. I suck at it. But I am a good cop. And one thing I know is if you attack a victim, I'm going to step in and say something. I will be their voice. That family is suffering. They are hurting. And there is no cause, there's no justification for saying some of the things that were said out there in the media and social media. Just none. And I'm not going to tolerate it.
You mentioned it earlier, but there has been a lot of outside criticism about your team and about the crime scene and things like that. You mention it when you see that from folks who are not from this community. Does it get under your skin? What has this been like for you over the last 2 weeks?
People can be critics all they want. Yeah. What I ask them is this, and how does that help? How is it helping find Nancy? Be in my ear, be that white noise, stand out here in the parking lot and give your oratory about how the sheriff was at a basketball game. That's really helping, huh? I'm sorry. Attack the sheriff all you want. I'm a tough guy. I'll take that. But do not attack the young men and women who work hard here every day. And don't assume you know. Don't stand there and say you support law enforcement when every year I've asked for more help from my law enforcement. I've asked for raises. I've asked for more staffing. I've asked for more equipment. And I've been turned down every year. So, the politics of, look, there's no election this year. It's 3 years away. You want to run for office, run for office. But that has nothing to do with this. We're staying focused. My team is very focused. 24/7, we're finding Nancy.
And as this continues on, there is some feeling of, at least from some folks we hear from the public, of fatigue, right? This has gone on for weeks, and some people feel like we're no closer to solving this now than we were day one. Has anything changed? Has the timeline been able to been tightened or altered at all from what you shared a couple weeks ago? Do you feel closer?
Absolutely, I feel closer. I feel closer, you know why? Because in part from what you guys have done, you've gotten us the leads we need, and we probably need more. And I feel closer because the community's been behind us. And, you're going to have the haters, right? Haters are going to hate. That's okay. I also know there's a lot of people out there who support us and are watching for us and helping us solve this crime. And yes, there's progress made every day. But that progress is like, it ebbs and flows like any case. Every case does it. You get a lead, you track it, you get really excited, and then it finds out that it wasn't what we were hoping. And so you get these lows until the next lead comes, the next tip that gets you excited. Those are, if you'd have seen my team on Friday when they had that lead that, hey, we're going to do a search warrant, we think we're close, maybe Nancy will be there. And they went in, and then she wasn't. And they came down. The whole goal of mine is to keep my team motivated. Let's go. Keep. It doesn't take much to motivate those guys. Trust me, they're great young men and women. They do this job every day.
Awesome. Do you have a number of yeah, absolutely. Do you have an updated number of tips that have come in? And are those still helpful, or is it overrunning things?
No. We'll manage that. I don't want people to think, oh, this is too small. They've got enough to worry about. No, keep them coming in. That keeps us going. I think last Wednesday or so we had 18,000 here, 14,000 FBI. So we're saying 30-some thousand. I know when that video camera came out last week, that video image, that generated almost 5,000 an hour. So we're probably closer to 40,000 than we are 30,000, but we'll see. Somebody will track that later in the week.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Sheriff, again, I appreciate you.
You bet.
Appreciate your time.
You bet. Thank you for it.
No,
Good to meet you too.